What's everyone? What's up? But that was a cool intro. Well, welcome to Monday-Runday Live. So get this camera set up. Our train's going further away from us. How's everyone doing tonight? See, we already have some people already here. Let's see what we got. I see Henry and a few other people. So, whew. Henry, how's it going? Yeah, I saw you here for a while. I was getting the whole room set up there. So it is what it is. And we already have 3 likes. That's awesome. I just saw that. You're just doing okay. I mean, it's Monday. I mean, what else could be going on? I still got the digital farting speaker up here. So hopefully you can play some other train sound effects when we're getting the trains rolling around, but we'll see how it goes. If you guys are watching the replay, speaker that when you turn it off, it makes like this digital noise. So that's what you're going to hear if you guys are new to the channel. I believe this is like the 3rd week I've done the sound effects, so it's cool. So we got 4 people now. All right. Hey, it's Randall. eBay purchase video. Uh-oh. That's dangerous, right? Yeah, we always talk about eBay on this channel, and you know, I was actually showing one of my friends today, trains.com. So yeah. But yeah, we'll be up, you know the drill. Randall's as I say, Randall's a regular here. You know, we go pretty late. So good luck, bud, on that video. I know they're a lot of fun to film. So Hot Wheels train broke again. What's up with it now? This is like round 2, right? Of breakage. Try to get a better angle here on the camera. Video is glitching delayed. That might be because the attic door shut. It's not getting a good internet connection, so I might have to open that up. If Nikki could do that, that'd be very, very helpful. Round 2, Lionel versus me. About ready to throw it against the wall. Well, hey, remember, Henry, you got 100 days to fix that train. So if you can get it back to Lionel within 100 days, they should accept the warranty, or might be under warranty. So what's wrong with it now? Oh, Nikki's gonna open the door. Thank you so much. It's a big old heavy, like a farmhouse door. I'm sure it blocks the Wi-Fi signal coming up the steps. So it is what it is. Yeah, I've known of 2 other people's Lionel trains that I've broken of recent. They were brand new, but it wasn't anything like falling off a table or anything. It was just factory manufacturing errors, I guess, or just bad design and stuff like that. So oh, there's the door. All right. So that should help. Hopefully we don't get any more like glitches or anything. During live streams, it takes a lot of, I guess, bandwidth, internet.
It was me who was glitching.
Oh, what, on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Nikki's modding off of her phone. If you guys are watching the repeat, this whole ordeal is because of the internet being interesting. We actually lost internet when I was trying to edit a video that's coming out this week. That should be out, I'm hoping, tomorrow evening, and it's going to be a really cool tutorial video. It took a lot of time to film, but I'm trying to crunch it down to instead of an hour worth of footage, I'm going to crunch it down to about 15 minutes. So hopefully that's more watchable, I guess. But when Randall comes back, I'd like to know what eBay finds he found. So it'd be kind of cool to talk about too. Like I bought a bunch of stuff off eBay. Like I've said it like almost every stream, but for anyone who knew, I've actually bought a ton of things off of eBay. Right before I moved out, I was just buying train cars and engines and accessories all before things really hit the fan there. Oh, she's using the circuit cutter or cricket, not circuit. That's dyslexia right there, 101. So it just sounds like a printer. So I'm not worried about that. Henry, the one engine that you had in the previous video, that was orange diesel electric. I just bought one of those off eBay. It has all the passenger cars with it. Are you talking about the EP5, which is right there? Right? That one right there? Yeah, wait, that's... Are you talking about the EP5? That's all electric. That one there, the New Haven, is all electric. So... And I'll wait for some more people to come in before I announce some like cool events going on the channel through other people's channels as well. So I'll put that out there in a few. Just wait for a couple more people to come in. Also have some other music news with the band and stuff, if you guys are interested in watching that as well. So, whoops, kicking the mic again. And the older EP5s, like the post-war, they're pretty collectible. I know Country Bunkers Trains has one. I knew a couple other people. Personally, they don't have YouTube channels. They had original EP5s from the 1950s. They're a lot of fun. Looking to buy one. You can get one that needs a little bit of work for like $50, but a one that's like in working condition, it's usually about 100 or so. Hey, Ars Trains, how's it going, bud? Oh man, I'm sorry I missed your stream yesterday. I actually had special guests over at the house, and we ran trains for about 6 hours in total. So I couldn't watch your stream. They're YouTubers as well. I don't want to give out their names until I have like permission, but you know what I mean. Today's been a long day. Yeah, it's going. I mean, I had work today, and then trying to edit some stuff down and all that. Half mile over frozen bike path to catch some NS. You should just come down here. Everything's stalled out. I mean, it's all good. I know some NS tracks up here. Right outside of Columbia, Pennsylvania, which is Route 30, and all that connects to Strasburg. So, yeah, Corey, I'm glad you're here too. Yeah, like I said, I apologize. I'll have to watch the replay of your stream. I always love watching Monday-Runday on your channel. It's just Sunday-Runday. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. The snow still. Yeah, we still have snow. I mean, we have a little bit, but not as much as you guys. I mean, I know some people out in Scranton area, they still have like a foot of snow like patches of things everywhere. The camera dipped out. What camera are you using? Are you just using like the iPad camera? Because I know you have the iPad, or you had like your father's iPad one night, and it was like your iPad. I'm not sure if you're using like a webcam or whatever, but because right now I'm using my MacBook Pro that I've had forever. It's a 2015 MacBook Pro. Still Still works great, no issues other than the storage factor. And then I'm using an Allura Tech webcam, and I'm using an external mic. So your phone is what? Oh, geez. Yeah, I mean, if you have a laptop, I'd recommend getting like a separate webcam, but then you need like a nice microphone, like one of these blue mics. This isn't a Yeti or anything like that. This is a Blue Spark plugged in through an interface, but this is the best combination I can do for up here. But I do have a lot more audio equipment downstairs, like a ton more. So that I use for like when I play out music and stuff like that. Big plans for future streams. Yeah. Yeah, I've got some summer stuff planned. It's in the works for sure. So prime time. Oh man, it's like let's just say there's nothing better on a Sunday to watch than like your stream. There's like nothing on TV. It's either I'm out filming during the day and then at night I come back and watch the stream, or I have like people over to run trains and stuff. So that's what I'm going towards. Actually, I'll move this back. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just stay there. The camera has a mind of its own. It's like on this like really it's a travel tripod. It's meant to like hike with and stuff, but it like falls over. Yeah, that's true. Like Sundays are perfect. Like um the well, I'm not going to give you guys too much information, but the reason why I didn't do Monday-Rundays and stuff is basically because I have another YouTuber I watch that his live streams are on at 8. I've been watching his streams for 2 years now, and then I have Corey's stream that I watch, but it's like it's either I like make a Sunday night live type deal or some type. Well, that's yeah. Need more coffee. My brain is like dead. What's running tonight? So on track 1, we have a 624 NW2 switcher that I reviewed a few weeks back now. God, it's been a few weeks. It's crazy. On track 2, we have, or track 1, I got the 624. Track 2, I've got a GP9 match set of Florida East Coast. I keep on calling it Atlantic East Coast. It's not that, but it's Florida East Coast. Up top, I got a 2026. So that's how I feel. That's how I am today. It's like work was kind of like a brain drain, and then just dealing with like other stuff going on. Like I'm kind of burnt out from just recent events and things like that. I'm kind of, I've got the urge to go outside and film because all the snow is like somewhat melting away, but I want to get out this weekend for sure. Saturday I have an event planned. It's a meet and greet with, not through my channel, it's through someone else's channel, but I have to drive like 2.5 hours away. And then Sunday I might go out and film some railroad stuff. I'm not sure yet. I got to see what's going on, get all my stuff in balance, so to say. Start my stream. No, you don't start it wrong. I mean, you just need some coffee. Just just some coffee and a nice cup. If you can get your name on it, there you go. It's a whole little beach scene right here. My Lionel mug's downstairs, so this is gonna have to do. But yeah, I've been working on a couple other projects too. Ars Trains mug time. Does Ars Trains have a mug yet? Did you march a mug yet? If that makes sense. Actually, get some different. Try. That looks cool. I like that a lot. It's between that and blue. I like the other one better. Wait. There we go. Get the hats, the shirts, now the mug, I guess. I'll buy a mug. I can't wear a hat. I got a mop on my head. So, I mean, this doesn't hat very well. If you guys, anyone watching like replays and stuff, if you have long hair or had long hair, this doesn't hat very well. Especially like having my ears pierced too, like both sides. My hair does not hat very well. Oh God, yeah, yeah. Nikki bought a Cricut, so she's going to make some stuff that we can hopefully eventually sell. We're gonna create like a stockpile of items first, and then we'll start like giving out. Well, not giving out. We'll sell the merch stuff through some type of store we're gonna set up. Hopefully, do some like stickers, some other like containers, mugs, stuff like that. But she's going to come up later and show you guys like an idea, pretty much a prototype of a mug, so to say. It's more personalized too, so it's not like it's made by us. It's not like made through a different store because we're such a small channel at the moment. We are progressing. We have I think 112 subscribers at the moment. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where the channel goes. But eventually, I would like to get to a larger merch shop type deal. But right now, it's all going to be in house for like a little bit. It'll be Nikki's. That's her realm of the channel for sure. 112 and growing. Yeah, we hit 100 last. I think last Sunday we hit 100, and then this week was crazy. Warn me about merchandise. Yeah, I know a little bit about merch stuff from doing music stuff. You never really make your money back. You kind of use that money to then put towards more merch. Like that's what we did for the band stuff. So we got kind of ripped off on our shirts. You know, pumping and gain traction for the merch, it won't sell. Yeah, I know that. I know how that works because the t-shirts we had for the music stuff. Yeah, just so the band stuff, my band's called The Noise, and we actually we have a show coming up. I'll let you guys know about that. But we had t-shirts made, professionally made on like Gildan t-shirts, like the really cheap ones. But they're good quality. It's just cheap in bulk. It's very cheap. We had them made through an outsourced person. He charged us he said he would charge us $5 a shirt because we had like 500 of them made. He ended up charging us like $13 a shirt. So then if we sell them for 15, we only make like $2. And then it's crazy. Like you only make a little bit, and then you take that money that you made off the shirts and then you put it to buy more shirts. You know what it is? Like that's how I've always done it. Because we don't want to rip people off. They're like our fans and stuff like that. 50 hats sold 15. RIP Ars Trains. Like I said, I'd buy an Ars Train hat. I couldn't wear it. I would just have to deal with this mop on the head. So that gets longer and longer. I mean, my hair is all the way down to like here, and then if I lean back on my chair, it picks up. It's crazy. But yeah, I'll turn you guys around. We can run some stuff for a little bit, get some more people in here. A crew cut? No, I look horrible with short hair. I look like I've got like a huge head. Like this whole ordeal, it's bad. Yeah, Corey, it's real bad. I used to have it's like a number 3. Yeah, my hair is longer than hers, but it's all right. It is what it is. I'm gonna get it cut after the show that I have on the 27th. March 27th. The band has its first show in over a year. We sold out within like 36 hours. Tickets went on sale, but it's gonna be crazy. Phone's telling me my battery is sufficiently charged. It's like, woo, shook the whole table and everything. Hey, Gus, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I saw you bought that train set, right? You got is it a Norfolk Southern set? I forgot what it was, but I saw you ran it around a couple times. Just like you said, like your last train set or something. That is good coffee. my back. I've had probably every hairstyle you can think of. Near shoulder hair, bowl cut, crew cut, long. Oh, geez. Oh, did they give you a train set for retiring from them? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw you retired. Congratulations on that. I think we said that in one other stream, but yeah, congratulations on that. It's a big step. It's a new stepping stone of life for sure. I'm nowhere near retirement yet. I'm just starting in my career. You could call it. Oh, you bought it. Yeah. Say NS is like I'd join NS for a free train set. I'd sign up right now, but I don't. Apparently, I don't get one for free. So. Oh man, 39 years. Wow. Yeah, that's like I know I've known people that stay with companies for like 39 plus years. Like nowadays it's kind of unheard of. People like the job hop and stuff. It's like a old I don't know. I'd rather just stay with a company and see how long it goes. So I know Gus, you said you worked for N&W for a little bit too, like right before the switch. Or at least I think you said that in one of the streams. 50 years. Jeez. He was there when it started, right? He's like a founding father of DNH. No, I'm just kidding with you. 3 years N&W. I mean, that's still pretty cool. That's historically significant. That's interesting and like I don't know. It's just being a part of history. It's like I met someone who used to he owns a train shop. He used to work for Amtrak. I think he worked for Amtrak as a GG1 mechanic. So, nah, Corey, I was just messing with you. DNH is pretty old, from at least from what I've looked up and stuff. Oh man, yeah, N&W is pretty cool. I've got J class on the wall. That's pretty cool. I think it's like seven. I think it's number 746, something like that. I knew a guy who used to work for CSX, but he's been there for probably at least 39, 40 years. It was his first job right out of high school. He did the training program and then just got in the door. He's I think he's a conductor now or a crew, like a crew chief of some type, but he's getting up in years. He's like 60, at least 64, 65. But he retired well, he planned to retire years ago, but he said it was like addictive. And then CSX would pay for him to move and stuff. So he never quit. He went down to Florida. He went back to Florida to Jacksonville to work in their I think their dispatch is from Jacksonville. Started at Conrail. So like what 1970s? Like mid to late 1970s, I believe that's when Conrail was in, or 70 was like 74 or something like that. I forgot. That was a good engine. Yeah, I love the J class. I think it's a beautiful piece, and it's eye catching, and it's basically you see a J class, you say okay N&W, right, and then look at a GG1, okay Pennsylvania, or a K4 Pennsylvania. They're very very iconic locomotives. PC died. They wave the white flag. They're like, help, save us. Yeah, I think Amtrak. Oh God, I can't forget. I forgot his YouTube channel. I watch it all the time. It's like the guy who does all Amtrak stuff, like everything. He knows everything Amtrak, and he posts all these videos about the history of Amtrak. He talked about how basically like when Penn Central came in and then Amtrak stepped in, they bought like all the old railroad companies' passenger cars and then had to convert them. And then even when Amtrak started, they were still running steam generators through the cars for amenities. Like I thought that was insane. It's like you're using cars from like the 40s or 50s, like heavyweights, still pumping steam through them, up to like the late 70s. It's crazy. Yeah, Amtrak guy. Yeah, that's him. Jeez. Pan Am Southern. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I didn't know Pan Am Railways existed. I thought it was like a spin off of Pan Am Airways. But I saw I think it was like Eric's Trains episode. He had a bunch of Pan Am stuff. So that's really cool. Yeah, I can get some stuff running. We got some people in here. We have Gus, Corey, I believe we have a few others. For some reason, it's not coming up as participants. So, woohoo! It's probably my internet and stuff like that. But we will get started running some trains. So, for anyone watching the replay, or if you're just stopping in now, let me move the camera over. Got a couple of cool things up here. I've got my post-war K4 up there on the up on the loop near the tower. We have the switcher, the NW2 switcher, 624 on the lower track. And then on the inner track, I believe they're GP9s. I don't think they're SD40s, but I think they're GP9. It's a set of GP9s. One's a dummy, one's a power unit. But these were left here from my guests from last night. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to like just run what they had on the track. So we're gonna get these trains started. I see more people coming in now. We have I believe it says 10 watching. I mean, that's awesome. And like I said, unfortunately, the the participant side is like completely locked for some reason. It's probably the internet or whatever. So some trains are rolling. So all right. Let's get a better angle on here. All right. Now, as long as the camera stays up, we're in good we're in good terms here. So up top, I think my little Lionel transformer saying that there's a short. So we're gonna run the two lower tracks first, which really sucks. I just tested out all these tracks, so it's probably caught up on the switch near the light tower. So we'll get there in a second. Yeah, Henry, does it say New Haven on it? I know you said that before. You said it was an orange pre-war, or wait, pre-war. I thought you said post-war, buddy. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Nikki's downstairs working on some stuff to show you guys. So we'll get that rolling soon. I can actually show you guys some updates really quick on the layout. I haven't had a whole bunch of time to work up here between filming stuff and doing adventures and all that. But basically, up on top, I'll give you guys the rundown. So might be kind of far away from the mic, so I'll do my best to get you guys in there. But all right, hold on. I'm taking you guys up to the upper decks. All right. So, whoops. So the Hobo boxcar, which is one of my new viewers, like brand new viewers, commented on the video of that. And he said it's from 1940. He said 44 to 46. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's an activated boxcar. It's now the Hobo camp. So I built a bonfire there, so if I can get closer in. And it's all glued wood and all that. So I'm going to have to scorch the wood. I'm probably going to use like a lighter or something like that to scorch it to make it look like an actual fire. And then up on the Golf, I painted the crew figures there. The guy looking at the tire of the What is that? It's a Corvette. Sorry. And then there's another guy rolling out a tire there. I just painted those guys. I'll grab one of them really quick. Put a lot of detail into them. Yeah, I painted a bunch of figures the other day. So, oh, there's the digital fart noise. Woohoo! So my Bluetooth speaker just turned off. That's all that was. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Gus. It's been a work in progress. All layouts are never really done. So, you know what I mean? Your eyes go straight to the golf station. Yeah, I mean, here, I'll move that train out of the way so you can see it better. If it will work. What's going on? Oh, my lead came out. That's weird. I was like, why aren't the trains moving? I swear I tested all this. It's all working great. And then I come up here to film. It's like everything goes on me, There it is. So yeah, there's the golf station. I've got some more figurines I want to put around there. But actually, I have 3 more stations. Basically, I think it's not an ESO, it's a, geez, I know one's a shell station. The other one is a Sinclair with the dinosaur on it and all that. And the other one's not Exxon, or it's a mobile. That's it. It's a mobile station. And so all those are kind of the same. They all have different like body styles, but I didn't have room for all 3. I didn't want like 3 gas stations on my railroad. So the Menards version Shell station. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, I want to get some Menards stuff and open it up for you guys. I don't know if I'll do a live stream of it, but there'll definitely be a video of that. It won't be as long, but it'll be an unboxing. Flug. Oh, golf spelled backwards. I never heard that before. That's pretty cool. Henry said he bought a Lionel 248. Oh, the project video. Wow. Yeah, those are nice little engines. They're built very well. Just take care of it. Whatever you do, just make sure you don't burn it up. Like give it some like breaks between run times and stuff, because those engines are pretty fragile. I mean, they're very old. Like that engine's almost 100 years old. So I've got 2 248s. One of them is at the work table at the moment, in progress there. The other one was one of my relatives. Like I think it's a great or something like that. Grandfather is his train. Or sorry, great grandfather. Geez, not great. It's not that long ago. You may get a Menards. Menards in Blacksburg, 68 miles east. Is that in Pennsylvania, or where's that at? We need a Menards in Pennsylvania. Like, I would be there like every month. Arno, Virginia. Is that closer than? Let me do some Googling really quick. I'm not trying to like creep on it or anything, but I want to find out, because the closest Menards to us is in West Virginia, and it's 4 hours away, or it's like 3 and like almost some change to 4 hours. So I'm like, if we could get there, it might be like an overnight style trip, or if we get a rental car. I know it sounds crazy. I just have an older vehicle, so I don't want to put like, 400 or 500 miles on my car. The closest one, Barbersville. That sounds really familiar. So let me look up Arno really quick. Arno, Virginia. Come on, Google, get with it. Let me just look up how far away it is. It'd be really cool. Hey, Randall's back. Woohoo! Hey, Randa, what did you film by any chance? Can you give us a peer into the future of that? Motor was freshly restored and new wiring. Good, good. Yeah, let's take care of that engine. They're fragile. They're good pieces. They'll last a while. They've been on this earth for like almost 100 years. You should be fine, but just be careful. And also don't run them that long. Like give them a little break, like I said. So here's maps. All right, let's figure out how far away that is.
Head southwest on.
All right, so it wants me to head southwest. Woohoo. All right, so that's like 8 hours away. So the West Virginia one's closer. All right. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right, is it? Wait, is Arno like almost outside of like it's almost near like Kentucky? Because that would explain why it's further away. But yeah, I actually have stuff in my cart at the moment on the Menards app. I'm looking at getting some freight cars to try out, and I'll do an unboxing video of that so you guys can see what I fetched from them, I guess. But I'm paying for them. It's not like a sponsored video or anything. But it's like it. If anyone doesn't know of Menards, Menards basically sells a bunch of HO and O scale buildings and models and cars, rolling stock, whatever you would like to call it. And they also make tubular track. Now, just the track, I don't think they make switches yet, but I kind of hope they get into that realm of things. But they do sell full on HO train sets. Randall said, I got some freight cars off of eBay and just filmed a video with Cheyenne showing them off, sort of a mail call. Awesome. That's really cool. Like, I'll check that out for sure. Like I said, I want to do some unboxing stuff. That seems to be, a really cool video experience. I know people like to watch unboxings and all that. And not to show off or anything. Trust me, like Menard stuff is pretty cheap. So it's not like flexing or whatever. It's just having a good time and reviewing them kind of like I don't own any Menard stuff. I own everything else under the sun, but Menards and a few other brands. So yeah, let's gonna get some trains running here. So hopefully, let's see. All right, so that one's running now. Let me turn on the possessed crossing here. All right, crossing gates are on. Yeah, I think Menard's track is almost like the I don't know if they bought the blueprints from Lionel or the tooling, but it's like the same track. Yeah, I remember you said something like that with the rivet counter and all that. So I'll definitely have to check that out. Get this NW2 running. There we go. I got some interesting cars running tonight. Just different stuff. That's like lurking under the platform. And these trains don't have any like horns or anything or whistles, so I'm gonna get the K4 running up top, figure out what's going on with that. It appears the entire train has uncoupled from the track, so that is no good. Let me fix that.
All right. I'm hoping it stays together. So let's see if the K4 can stay with it here. Oops, wrong way. Whoops. There we go. Keeping an eye on the K4. Make sure it's not going to like fly off the track. There we go. She's a rolling. Get a little more speed on the K4 up there. There we go. All right, I'm putting another steam engine on the lower track. So I'm putting a 2026 on the lower track. So we got 2025 up top, 2026 below. Smoke the room out pretty much with these two guys. I give the room a break because it's like smoking out up here. Oh man. Let me turn this around. Yeah, I just need a second to breathe. I'm smoking out the attic up here. Oh man, I missed a little bit of comments too. Picked up a crew this morning, pretty long train, and there was after we got rid of about 35 or so. Yeah, they've been moving a lot of lights are changing, of course. Looks like it's going into like a sunset. That's pretty cool. But yeah, they've been running a ton of like huge trains down where I work and everything, and it's all like old B&O lines and stuff like that. But they've run like 200-300 car trains, and they just stop on a level crossing, and then traffic's all backed up and stuff like that. So, whole bunch of fun right there. Crew is going to take over the train. Still going. Let's see, 14 cars. No more room. Jeez. Were they like stacking trains and all that there? It's pretty crazy. They had to set out about 14. So already you're talking like, that's 60 or whatever cars all in that right there. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, I always like watching the old videos of like classification yards, like hump yards. They just let them, let the cars just roll by themselves. I always think that's funny. Hey, it's RJ. Long time no see, right? I was gonna say RJ. I was gonna say you look familiar. Everyone said, if you guys haven't yet, check out RJ's channel. Does adventures, a lot of train stuff. Lights are changing. There you go. But yeah, he does all kinds of crazy stuff out in the wild, like exploring and all that stuff. So definitely check it out. If you don't like adventures, at least you'll get a good laugh or two. So, but yeah, RJ, your channel's great, man. So, oddly familiar. Yeah, I haven't mentioned anything of that. But I did say I had special guests over, so it is what it is. Bathroom exhaust. This is not a bathroom. Wild and crazy. Aren't we all? I mean, I was telling them about the hair. And then Corey from R Strange was like, you should cut it for the thousandth subscriber. I can't talk. It's all the coffee. Coffee's doing the talking for me. He's like, cut your hair at 1,000. I was like, no way, man. I'm not doing that. I'll get a haircut, but not like a lob off, Yeah, it's similar for that train. Memphis, Tennessee to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Oh, wow. Oh, get notifications on the phone. That's crazy. Everything's going off. I have seen your other live streams. Yeah, the hump yards. Yeah, those are cool. I mean, there's a couple of YouTubers out there that actually have explored old like classification hump yards. I'd love to check one out. I don't know if it's like trespassing, but most of that stuff is just abandoned, just sitting there. But if I could maybe do some searching, maybe I can find one. I'd love to walk one. Maybe in the summertime, so you can actually see what's underneath. Because they used to run all kinds of stuff in those yards. Like there's pits and observation pits or inspection pits and cable conduits for switches and all that stuff, and the retarder brakes that would come up, like the air shoes and all that stuff. So, I just want to be careful. Maybe go with a couple people, maybe. So I'm not by myself, but definitely want to check out one of those. It's on my bucket list. If I can find one up towards me, like an old maybe Pensy yard, or I'm sure there's something around here. RJ said he'd be right back. Is R's train still here? See if this tab's working now. Yeah, like I can't see any of the participants. Like it says I have 10 people watching, and then participants says a big old 0, which it is what it is. I know one person that could see it would be Nikki, but I think it's just the computer.
Blame YouTube, blame my old computer. So is what it is. Cold coffee now. It was hot coffee, but I couldn't drink it while it was too hot. So but we're already going on an hour, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, those have been some monster trains lately. Those trains are becoming a regular sight. Yeah, like I said, I've seen a lot of trains recently. Oh, there's a Nikki passing by. She's got her iced tea and everything that she made. But yeah, she's gonna show you guys some stuff a little bit later. But yeah, I've just seen like these giant trains, and all they're powering them with is like an engine in the front, just one engine. It's usually like an Evolution hybrid. Don't know the actual names and all that stuff of the engines. I'm working on that. I'm getting better at it. But of recent, they've been running one engine in the front and then one in the middle. No pushing or anything like that. So it's been crazy. I mean, I can't believe how long these trains are getting. And I know there was something in Congress about precision railroad type of stuff that is a hot topic right now, because they're talking about like giant trains covering like level crossings. And then when emergency vehicles need to get by, it's basically your level crossing is blocked, especially during all the COVID stuff. It's just, I don't know. It just came up on a YouTube stream once. It's like this whole thing to the, I don't know if it's like the NTSB or whatever, or it's National Railroad. I'm not exactly sure who they're presenting it to, but it was someone in Congress about presenting the issue of longer trains blocking crossings. Memphis has a huge hump yard. They put it back in. Wait, they put back in recently. So they're still using hump yards? Do they still? I mean, they have yards, but they're not like the old days, I guess. They would have run all the way to Ohio and back. I will walk to Ohio. I will not run. I will leisurely walk. And that's like a couple 100 miles in like that direction. So, yeah, it's a long walk. No, you got it's got her iced tea in a mason jar and her metal straw.
Save the turtles.
Yeah. As long as it's not a paper straw, I'll be fine. Those paper straws are awful. Like, I went to Disney World. Now it's like 2.5 years ago, and they only had paper straws. And you basically enjoy your soft drink for like 2 minutes, and then the straw just melts and it turns into a goop. And then you're like, you end up. It's kind of funny. They say it's environmentally friendly using paper straws, but I feel like to just enjoy like a normal, like what, a 14-ounce soft drink, you need like 4 paper straws to enjoy it. Like if you want to hold on to it and walk around, like before all the COVID stuff. I just think it's kind of funny. It's like, you want to save trees and paper, recycle materials, but you end up throwing out, after a couple minutes, your straw just becomes like this string bean thing. Like it's weird. It's whatever. But they even recommend. We watched a Disney blog the other day. They recommend bringing your own stainless steel straw or silicone straws now. So that makes sense to me. But the paper straw thing, I think it's crap, and it's gross. I mean, in the 50s or back in the day when like straws came out, they were originally paper. But I feel like theirs were probably a better construction of the new stuff.
Well, actually, here you go.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks nice. So for the people that are watching in the future or future replays, check this out. We have a Nick bottle. To me, it says kin because my camera is in reverse, which is lovely. And on the front, it says, put that to the back. We have a Nick's Crossing logo that it's on there crooked, but I will use this every day of my life until the bottle explodes or melts. But yeah. And then you have a that looks nice. Look at that. We also have a Nicky bottle, or an Iken.
Icken.
It's an Iken because it's in reverse because my lovely webcam set up here. So we have these. These are just prototypes. We're going to test them and see how well they do, see how they hold up. Might be able to sell a couple of them, but we're going to put these through the paces. And if these bottles like melt, and like if I leave them in my car off a trail or something and they melt into a puddle, then I will not sell these to anyone except the trash can. So we will test these out. We'll let you guys know, but we're in the process of making stickers, Nick's Crossing logo stickers. I have one on my control box here, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna have to come up with like a stockpile before we create like a store. But yeah. RJ says hi.
Hello.
So she said hello back. She's hiding in the shadows of the attic.
Yeah.
I saw what RJ wrote, but I have to respond to other comments first. Oh God. Let's see. The bottle will break well before the logo wears off. These explode if you drop them. I mean, these aren't glass, they're plastic. It should be all right. I mean, you don't put carbonated stuff in here. These are good for like iced tea and water. Or like fruity, fruit drinks, sugary stuff. I wouldn't put soda in this. That'd be horrible. And then the fizzy stuff of soda makes things like taste bad. I mean,
you could probably put like carbonated water or like, maybe like fountain soda, but I wouldn't pour like a can of soda in there.
I don't think these are beer. These are not beer certified either for any of my adult beverage lovers out there. I would not put.
Tea, juice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to say healthy stuff. Unfortunately.
But the bottom
Here,
part does.
take that one. It's yours, right?
Yep.
All right.
Bottom part comes off though.
Here you go.
So like if you have to take vitamins or medicine or something,
you can stash Tylenol on the bottom. So that's pretty cool. It's a selling point, right? You can stash, Tylenol on the bottom. Or matches or whatever you need, I guess. They took out the hump yard at the beginning of last year, figured out the other way didn't work. So put the hump yard back in service. Jeez. RJ said put him down for 6. He likes when things melt. So next time you stop by, you can.
Well, no, he canceled his order.
Wait, you canceled?
Yeah, he said not cold snack friendly. Cancel my order.
No. You just ordered 6 of them. It's all good. We'll work it out. Like I said, they're prototypes. Maybe we can get like some metal ones or something. Something better. Cold snack friendly. I like that. Hey, we can make Nick's Crossing koozies. That would work, right? That's for anything,
Maybe, I don't know if they can actually make koozies, but I don't know. That maybe iron ones for koozies. So I might be able to do it.
Or we can just order a bunch of Nick's Crossing koozies from online and then sell them.
Well, I might be able to like get iron ones that I can iron one to just like blank koozies. I don't know. That's something that we'll have to research.
Yeah, we'll have to look into the koozies. The koozies are cool. I mean, I've got like 30 million of them somewhere. If you make some decals for HO scale, I'll gladly put some on a couple of box cars. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, I gotta redo my toy store and back. I hate how it says Kitty Toys. It's kind of creepy. I didn't do that. I bought it like that. I swear. It's like a line. Apparently, Kitty City Toys was like an actual toy store brand that like was a thing of the past, and I have no idea. Just being me. Yeah, it's all good, man. Hey, Jay, what's up, man? Long time no see, right? Oh, man. And RJ. Yeah, I'm just I'm running stuff that was left on here from yesterday. Except the I left the Florida East Coast on the second track there, so it's all good. Nick's Crossing decal on the now I'm gonna leave the hobo car by itself. Yeah, I just finished the fire. I actually have to light. Whoops, sorry for that. The boxcar is kind of done. I just need to get the hobo people, or the vagabonds, whatever you call them. It's my honorary homeless camp on the train garden. There you go. Both goofy guys are in the house. I'm not worried. Well, technically, I haven't lit the attic on fire yet. We had both trains going, and it got like really hazy in here. So, you like how Nikki's like, "That's a good idea," and I'm just like, I shot it down. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's only because that boxcar is pretty old, and I don't think anything's gonna stick to it. It's really old, like a polymer plastic from the 50s. So I don't think it's gonna stick.
Things will stick.
Nah, because those shell. Well, the thing is that shell is perfectly dirty. So basically, someone left it in a box somewhere. I think I found it like under a table at a show. So basically, there's tons of dirt on it. I don't have to do any like weathering to it. I'm not going to paint it. It's perfect as is. Cheech and Chong hazy. No. Up in Smoke. Yeah. I actually saw that movie the other day. It was pretty funny. It's been a while since I rewatched it, but I found it somewhere and I watched it. I think it was on like YouTube. There's like clips of it or something like that, or like bootleg Cheech and Chong videos. Up in Train Smoke. Make like a parody to it. Oh, you're responding to Henry. Yeah, we're going to test them. We're going to test out these bottles. I won't do like the Napoleon Dynamite thing. He runs the Tupperware under the van. I won't do anything like that, but I'm just going to use them.
We already know that they're not dishwasher safe.
Yeah, these are not dishwasher safe. So I'm going to find ones that are. If these don't work. Yeah, I can actually run some trains. So we can get to running some stuff. So right now I got the 2025 up top, which is the K4, the older K4, not the I can't talk. Not the new one or the 90s MTH. It's the 50s one or 40s one. Sorry, I'm losing it. The lower track here, I got the 2026, which they're same catalog. I think they're out of the same exact Lionel catalog. It's just different models. That's all. So I've actually reviewed both of these on Nick's Reviews. So if you guys are new, definitely check those out. They're basically just a rundown of the engine. I go through all the variations, all the features. I give them a run around the track, put the camera out. They're a lot of fun. I forgot to do one last week just because we were so busy getting the house together for just we had a bunch of stuff to do, and it is what it is. So I'm gonna get these running. And I left the Florida East Coast GPs on the inner track, so we'll get those rolling as well. Yeah, I fixed these lamps. So I realized earlier in the stream these weren't on. This one was completely burnt out, so I'm not sure if that's like a voltage issue or just cutting them on and off really quick. But if that happens a lot, I'm going to switch them out to LEDs. So I'll put in the little LEDs that I have. So let's get these rolling. I don't know why it's doing that. Actually, I'm going to take it out of lock mode. There we go. Because it can. Whoops. There we go.
Yeah, I agree. It is pretty awesome. they have Christmas scented smoke. So if you guys were wondering, I think it's a company called Proto Smoke. They do like Christmas smell, like peppermint, diesel smell. This thing's really puffing out smoke. Look at that. You can pretty much get any smoke smell you want. It's pretty cool. Making sure the crossing gates are working. Here we go. Yeah, I forgot that. They have chocolate. That's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much anything they could shove into a diffuser or they could put in a smoker. Chocolate. See. Tramp's top is so quiet. I love that. Yeah, I left the GP's facing the same way. The hot chocolate scented. That'd be cool for like the Polar Express train. Because they do like the whole hot chocolate number, which I always thought was like an interesting moment of that movie. What model? MRC. This is it's called a Pure Power Dual. MRC Pure Power Dual. I can try to search some for you as well. But they are going to be kind of expensive. Cinnamon. I think they do a cinnamon. It's all good. Yeah, I'll do some eBay searching. See what we can find. God, my eyes are burning because of smoke in here. Yeah, if only they had like a Cinnabon car, that'd be kind of cool. So like there's I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's the Coors Light train. And I think each car has a smoke unit in it. So when the doors open up, when you hit the activator button, I think all the doors open up and smoke billows out to look like condensation or steam out of each like refrigerator car. But I've only seen that set in person a couple of times. They're pretty rare. So if you guys ever find one of those, they're pretty rare. They're sought after. And we talked I think, what was that? A few weeks ago, we talked about that on the channel, like beer cars.
Yeah.
Like one of my other viewers was saying that she was looking for a Yingling car of any type.
But beer cars are like really hot right now. Atlas is making a bunch of them. It's just a bunch of crazy beer cars. Yeah, Cinnabon. We could go to what Taco Bell's got the Cinnabon things, right?
It's not the same.
It's not the same now.
I want an actual like Cinnabon.
Like at the mall.
Bun.
Yeah, those are great. I miss those the days of having Cinnabon at the mall.
It's great.
It is great.
I used to buy like the 8-pack or whatever.
Yeah.
Bring it home with some extra icing.
Yep. Yeah, we used to get those all the holidays. We get Cinnabon. It was like a big deal. We heat them up on our own. I'm trying to change the lights, but the lights are not cooperating. Apparently, there's jungle mode. This is jungle. But then there's steampunk. That's just bright. I don't like that at all. We'll leave it for a little bit. Maybe it'll go through like a cycle or something. Oh, it's flickering. Interesting. Very interesting. So I was trying to get a different light going on here from the app, but it's doing some crazy stuff. And I was going to try to look up a transformer. Yeah, I don't like that how it's flickering. It's messing with the camera. And so the unfortunate thing is, like, if you guys ever put LEDs on a train garden, so like these two bulbs here, these are incandescent bulbs. So when the LEDs are in the back, it actually picks up the refresh rate. You can kind of see it with a naked eye, but the refresh rate, because they're using AC to power them, you can kind of see, I guess it would be almost 60 cycle, I guess, or 30 cycles. I'm not exactly sure what it's down to, but you can actually see them flicker, and it gets kind of annoying. Like the one you guys can, I guess you guys could see it at the end of that brick building. It's like flashing, and it kind of hurts. So yeah, it's like a strobe light. So I apologize for that. Get the camera away. There we go. Jungle mode. Yeah, pretty soon I'll just play some drum music up here while running the trains. I don't know, like some Cajun drums or whatever.
Matches my glass.
There we go. Hey, let me do an eBay search real quick for that, because so that's another thing. Like, one light is connected, the other one is like, no, I don't want to play your games. Like, it's not cooperating. Like, here's the here's the app right here, if you guys can even see. So one light's blue and the other one's white. So it's like it's not having it. So let me go to, there we go. Cool. All the lights are the same. Nice blue. I can change the back wall there. Let's do red. There we go. Give it like a nice effect. So let me go on the eBay. This is dangerous. So I got to go past Menards on here. Well, that's Amazon. That's the wrong website. So anyone coming in, I'm actually, depending on whatever comes through with some stuff, I'm going to buy some Menards cars. I have 3 cars in mind. Depending on whatever the budget is, I might get 4 cars. Unfortunately, Menards stopped producing their cabooses. So let me move this up here. There you go. Good. A little bit over. There we go. Cool. So unfortunately, Menards stopped producing the cabooses, which are, I don't know, they're pretty cool. Excuse me. Jeez. Basically, they had lights in the ends, like for the lanterns. Like, I'll pull this one up here. For some reason, that tender is like not liking that train at all. So basically, this is not a Menards caboose. This is a Lionel 78 on here, which is cool because I'm wearing a Van Halen t-shirt. So that's 1978. But anyways, so here is a typical Lionel. This would be MPC era, that General Mills stuff. And at the end, where these little lights would be, like the little lanterns, Menards used to put flickering or strobing LEDs. Also, they would put cab lights in here or interior lighting that was really cool. And I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm not sure if they had crew figurines in them or not. But they're all 027, so they're not like full scale. All their cars are 027, which is fine. I mean, I'm around. This is 027 too. So yeah, Menards stopped making those. I don't know if they're bringing them back. I might. It can't hurt to call them and ask. I mean, I might ask them if what's going on with that. But I wanted to buy one because they're only like, I think they were $50 or so. But it had a bunch of light features and all kinds of cool stuff. The freight cars, I've seen a couple other channels, not going to mention any other channels that reviewed them. But I saw that they had some quality control issues, but I read that they were getting better at quality control. So I'm completely open to spending, well, each car is $20. So if you get 4 cars, it's a little over $100 or whatever. So because of shipping and all that. Yes, I can math some days, but yes, I'm aware it's only like 80, whatever, but they charge like a little bit of shipping on there and then tax. It's like 7% tax or whatever because of the store it's in. I don't know how that works out, but the 3 cars I was picking out was going to be, I think I can actually look it up. Hey, what's up, Matt? We have RJ and JP here, or had them here. I don't know if they may have left us, but they were here. So we had the whole gang. We're on the eBay trip now. Jamie is I don't know.
She's been busy.
Yeah, she's very, very busy. And yeah, if she comes in later, I would like to ask her the progress of her models that she's been doing that are awesome. Have to jet soon. No, it's all good. It's getting late and all that stuff. But anyways, while everyone's here really quick, I'll just mention a couple events that are going on within my life. Nothing personal. These are just things I'm doing. So my band is finally playing out on the 27th of March in the Baltimore area down. I believe it's called Zen West. It's right outside of the city. It's in a good part of Baltimore City. I promise. I'm not a huge fan of the city. It's off of Northern Parkway, which it's a crossroad between York Road and Northern Parkway. It's a higher end part of town. It's very safe. And there's tons of parking. So if anyone around the Baltimore area is interested of catching the live stream of it, because we already sold out the show because of capacity rules. The band sold a little over, I think it was like 47 tickets or something like that within 36 hours of the show opening. So yeah, Matt, I'm not a huge city person, even though I do work on or about the city. But the live stream, there's a paid live stream. Unfortunately, it's like $10, but that's going to be on the Zen West page. Just type in Zen West Baltimore, check out, and my band is called The Noise. So if you guys are interested of buying a live stream ticket, you don't even have to leave your home. It's $10. It really helps out the band. It helps out the promoter. The promoter's like, they're whatever, we're working with them. Let's just say that. But they're very demanding on ticket sales, and it is what it is. So we sold out the house with another band. The other band's a headliner, but we go on at 7:30. So it is what it is. So if you guys aren't interested in it, it's cool. I'm just putting it out there. But also this weekend, this Saturday, I will be at another channel's meetup. It's from Humanity City Junction with Heath. He's doing a meetup in New Jersey for Northlands, and that starts at, I believe it starts at noon and goes to 2 p.m. I'm going to be there on Saturday, and Northlands is like, I think it's the biggest model railroad in the world. I think it's the world. It might be at least the United States. I'll give you that, but I think it was the world. So that's happening Saturday at noon. It's his meetup. It's not mine. But if you guys are going to that, it'd be fun to see. But I believe the meetup is for 18 and older, for reasons, it is what it is. So, oh, Matt said hi.
I know. I said hi to him.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm already behind the comments and all that. But yeah, so it's gonna be a very exciting week. I have that video is gonna be a long one. Everything there, from what I've seen, is HO. As you guys can see, I'm running O scale or O gauge. But it's still gonna be cool. Heath does like micro trains, like Z scale, N scale, HO. I think he's putting in a Z scale garden at the moment. He may even stop in here and say hi. His stream might be still going on, but he does modeling Mondays and basically just a live stream on Friday afternoons or all that stuff. So yeah, and Matt, I don't know if you're free Saturday, or if I don't know if you want to tag along to that, or I know Jay, you said you hate, it's not a good part of town or whatever. But it's a 2.5 hour drive from the location here, so it is what it is.
I'll be at work.
Yeah, Nikki's at work. I'm going to be out roaming Jersey, I guess. For
Kind of. Well, that's a lie. I have been in Jersey. I would feel like I'm gonna be upset because you're going to a city I've never been to, but I have been.
You said T gauge is the world's smallest gauge. I've never even seen T gauge. I've seen T rail track, or is it T rail? It's like old Lionel. But yeah, I never even seen T gauge. I thought Z was like the smallest. There we go. Oh yeah, let me look up that transformer. So we're trying to find a transformer. Matt said, I'm not sure what's going on this Saturday. I really want to get back down to Maryland Heights. Yeah, I mean, I'm unfortunately, what is it? This Saturday, I'm busy. The following Saturday would be the 20th. So that Saturday I would be free. But the following Saturday, yeah, I'm going to be at that show. It's pretty much an all-day ordeal. Like whenever we have a show with the band, I'm going to look up that transformer for Jay really quick, if I can find one. But basically, when we have a show, it's a whole day affair. It really takes over the entire day, because you basically I have to load up the drums, and I'm using a different setup this time. So I have to literally load up the drums and go down there. But when I lived closer to where we practiced, I'd actually have to drive to my guitar player's house, load up a van with their amps and stuff. Like we use full stacks. I mean, we don't use any of that practice amp stuff. We go full out, full stacks, everything. My guitarist uses 2 Marshall stacks. It's a full stack. And then the bass player uses I believe it's an 810 setup, 8 10-inch speaker Harkey with his PV head. I mean, it sounds booming, and venues always complain. They're like, you guys are too loud or whatever when we show up. Then they don't even hear us until we play. We actually have a lot of control over the sound. So it's a lot of fun. So far I only see MRC. Let me type in dual power, because MRC actually makes HO and N scale stuff. It says MRC dual power 027 train control. Man, that's expensive though. T gauge is from Japan. So is it like? Oh, here's a bid on one. Bidding kind of blows though. Yeah, here is what we're looking for. It's what I run up here, and it's a dual power transformer. And unfortunately, these are pretty sought after. 270 watt power. I think my other Lionel transformer, well, the one on the table is a 70 watt, or no, 80 watt. Jeez, I can't get it together. 80 watt transformer on the desk. The one next to me 270, and then the one back on the shelf down there on the corner. I think that's a 400 watt or 350, or no, sorry, 375 watt transformer. That thing could power like a house. Yeah, I'll do some searching for that because they're gonna be fun. It's gonna be hard to find, but it'll be a fun piece once it's there. Yeah, so yeah, I never heard of T-Gauge. I've heard it mentioned here and there, but I've never seen it in person. I've never seen it online or anything, so I haven't like researched it. So Matt, what's at Maryland Heights by any chance? Is that like how far south is that, or like central to the state? Oh, let me look up something else I wanted to look up. It's a hike. Oh no. You telling me like it's a trail or it's like far away from here? I can Google it really quick. Be the second location of the night. I looked up Arno, Virginia for Gus. So, oh, that Harper's Ferry and all that. So yeah, there's tons of train stuff in there. That's where that wreck was a couple years ago. That stringline wreck that went over the bridge or whatever. I haven't been out there in years. It's beautiful out there. 90-minute drive. Yeah, that sounds about right. Matt, have you ever been down to Point Lookout down at the tip of Maryland? It's like the southernmost tip of Maryland. Harper's Ferry is favorite place to go. Yeah, I mean, if I was free this Saturday, I'd be all for it. Like I said, unfortunately, I'm tied up because of the meet and greet, which is fine. I mean, that's gonna be great too. But yeah, if I have not, but it's my list. Yeah, if you want to go to Point Lookout, just let me know. I know how to get there and stuff. I mean, well, everyone knows how to get everywhere now because of phones, but I'd love to do some like I guess it'd be like ghost hunting stuff there. It's considered like one of the most haunted places in Maryland. It's a pretty creepy place. It was like Wikipedia. This is so weird. Like Wikipedia for Maryland Heights. It says Maryland Heights is a middle-class second ring north suburb of St. Louis County, Missouri. It's like that's not even what I'm looking for. Like Wikipedia is useless. That's hilarious. Wrong area. The weird thing is, okay, here's the thing. Yeah, it showed Maryland Heights, but then it's showing like, I don't know. Whatever. I give up on Wikipedia. But yeah, Harper's Ferry, from a historical background down to Harper's Ferry. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is she is working on weekends. So until I think her first day off is going to be Knoble's opening day. So that's in the books. But yeah, I'd love to go to Harper's Ferry and check it out. There's tons of stuff around there. But yeah, what was it?
Unfortunately, it's the industry that I work in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a summertime. It's a hot summertime industry. Google Maps. Yeah, that's what I did Google it. It's just what Wikipedia came up with. I was like, wait, this doesn't sound right. But yeah, Point Lookout's pretty cool. It was a originally it was a Union camp, Union military camp. Then it became a POW camp. They brought Confederate soldiers in for POWs. Then became a medical hospital for the war. They used to bring them in on like steam or ironclad ships. They would drop them off, and it was considered like one of the best ran military hospitals during the Civil War, just because of open air and stuff like that, ventilation. But the area, so it's crazy. So the hospital is no longer there. Like there was this giant octagon shaped hospital, strictly built over top of near the water. I'll just say that. The water actually engulfed the hospital. All you see are the pylons sticking up for the footing or the footings. So when you get there, the lighthouse is still there, but the original military hospital or like these pylons is sticking up. So fishing, you can stay there all night. You can be there until like 4 a.m. if you want. It's literally from, I think, the nighttime. You pay once. It's a state park, or it might actually be a national park or a national registry park. But you pay one fee and you say, yeah, I'm fishing. And then you don't have to fish. You can walk around and do stuff, but you can stay there all night. But the crazy thing is, if you're there overnight, you actually hear like cannons go off and stuff like that. It's pretty creepy. I definitely want to get back there. I used to fish there. That's how I know about it. But you'll actually hear cannons at like 3 a.m. or so go off by themselves. So it's pretty wicked. Like I said, between that and what's it, the Hampton Mansion? The Hampton Mansion, Point Lookout, the Jericho Bridge, and there's like 2 other places in Maryland that are considered haunted. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Harper, and I was gonna say Harper's Ferry is actually, they have like ghost tours and stuff too. And then they also have the have you been to Harper's Ferry?
Mm-hmm.
So Nikki's never been there, but I know they have the wax museum I think that was on Ghost Adventures a few years ago. So let me see if I can get this other train. Oh, it's stuck. There it goes. It's like get the quieter train to run in the background. Woohoo, lights. There we go. I believe so. I mean, it just has to be in advance. She'd have to take off. Like, how long do you have to give the take off a day or something?
With it being summertime and everything, about like a month. Because our schedules have to be 3 weeks out. My manager makes it 6 weeks out, so I have to make sure it's like at least a month.
Should need like a month off or a month of time span to take off. Unfortunately,
I need like a month's notice, pretty much.
Yeah, it's only her and a couple other people that run the store, and the manager takes off on weekends, which is fun. Well, I'm sure she'll be there during the summer, but more so. But it is what it is.
Maybe I don't know how it operates. This is my first summer there.
Yeah.
Hopefully my last summer there. But that's a different story for another time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've already got a couple things on the books for April. We have like Knoble's opening days in there. And there's a couple of other things going on around basically around the railroad that's around here. They're doing some other cool debut stuff I'd like to get video of. And I looked up today, they're running the steam engine down the street starting July 3rd on the map, like pretty much on the calendar. So they might take out the steam engine here and there. It's not set in stone, but the only day that I know is set in stone is July 3rd for that 4th of July weekend and all of that stuff. Harper's Ferry meetup won't be until the fall. That sounds great. Yeah, definitely let me know. Shoot me a text or something. I'd love to go down there, especially during October. Because I know summertime it's pretty packed. So you have people doing like water sports or at least I think you could swim in the Potomac River. Used to see people all the time kayaking and stuff, but it's pretty packed. Try to get another train. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. Let me switch out these GP units. Gotta find a place to put them. Cleaning machine there. He put them the right way. That's funny. Oh, there we go. I'll get the Canadian rolling. Whoops. Oh. We on? There we
Have
go.
a good night, Matt.
Oh, Matt's leaving.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I'll keep in touch. That'd be awesome to check out that whole area and stuff. RJ's phone's been blowing up. Uh-oh. You're just in time, RJ. I just swapped out the those GPs for Actually, there we go. Uh-oh. Steam engine stopped. I'll swap it out. RJ, are you going to Knobel's opening day as well? I think this one's I think it's an SD40. It's got the 6-wheel trucks. The Canadian Pacific. I actually dropped it a few weeks back. I dropped the thing. It still works great, so I'm not worried about it. But it's got like a truck horn on it. Swap out this same sheet. Whoops. Yeah, it's let's see. It's all good, man. I was just wondering, like,
I usually tell Nikki it's like whenever we go to Knoebels, it's like I used to call it a $300 day because by the time you drive there, food, all the awesome food, and then the tickets and all that, we'd spend like a crap ton in tickets. So, but yeah, she's taking off for opening day. We already have tickets for May. Yeah, they did like a promotion because of
I just happened to catch it when we went.
Yeah, they did a promotional for I don't know if I told you guys that, but basically Knoebels did a promotional. I don't know if it's because of the crappy, year and stuff. Like they felt bad about the restriction stuff, but they did you got a free ticket for every ticket you spent. So it'd be good for May. They call it I don't know. It's an all day pass, but it was like included with the ticket. So we're good for May, but we're gonna go April 24th.
We have to figure out when we're gonna go in May.
Yeah. Can't wait. Hopefully I get to put my order for a scale trains rivet counter. I thought you just bought one of those. Yeah, I've got some stuff in the books to buy. It's just things are. I've got to see where things are, like between all the tax season stuff and then the stimulus check stuff. If I get the stimulus check and all that, part of it's going to go towards just saving stuff up, but the other part will definitely go to buying something small, maybe like another post-war train. So. Yeah, Nikki wants to go to Disney. I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to be there for a while. I'm going to enjoy myself while I can, but it'll be all right. I switched it out to a switcher. Crossing gates are haunted. Yeah, I hope not. There we go. Yeah, nothing's like kicking the camera around. I'm sorry about that. I actually really like this angle here. It's pretty cool. It scared me. I think that looks pretty cool too. I do like how they're running opposite. Yeah, I forgot to run this one yesterday. The MP15 that's running around on the bottom. The little switcher. It's coming around right now. This guy right here. It's actually an old K line that works pretty well. It goes pretty fast too. It's about as fast as I'd like to run it before it flies off the table. Hey, it's Heath. How's it going, man? Say, Heath, unfortunately, it's just going to be me on Saturday, so you'll have to put up with me. Nikki's got work. Hey, thanks for stopping by, RJ. Have a great night, man. Stay safe out there, too. But yeah, Heath, it's going to just be myself, and she's got to work. Get off works. I wish. If I get this engine in the crawl, it'd be kind of cool. How slow can this engine go? Whoops. Gotta go the other way. Can I go slower than that? Nope, that's it. So let's do this. Oh. That's as slow as this one can go before it powers off. I was gonna say, don't take advice from. Did you see that? No, man, it's all good. Yeah, I'll be up there. It'll be awesome. Well, how big is Northlands? I forgot. It's like 100,000 square feet, whatever it is. I forgot what the warehouse is or whatever. Hey, there's Jamie. How's it going? Plasticville, what? It's going plasticky. Oh, 52. Oh, only 52,000 square foot. I was wrong. Yeah, you just have to deal with me. That's all. I was gonna say 52,000. That's nothing, right? Oh God. Yeah, Heath, actually, I was going to join in the Modeling Monday. I just had so much to do up here because here, I'll turn on the lights real quick. I'll show you guys this. Some other people had to head out, but I was going to join in Modeling Monday to actually do modeling, not run my trains around in circles for you guys. All right, here's a light warning. It's going to get bright. Hide. I don't have to hide. It's all good. All right. Sorry about the lights, but hey, I wanted to show you guys a project I've been working on. So I've actually been painting figurines, and I had a viewer, I think the first live stream ever or second one, I had a viewer that said, make a hobo village or vagabond village, whatever. And so first off, I started that whole project. So really quick, I'll show you guys with the camera up top. So here we go. I have the campfire there, and I have to burn the wood to make it look like a real fire. I have cotton balls downstairs to shove in there. I've got the LEDs to do the fire. So it's going to be like a hillbilly or hobo bonfire out of the boxcar there. Yeah, I'm building this one from scratch because the Lionel one costs too much. So, and then really quick, I'll show you guys some figurines I've been painting. Let me turn on the little spotlight here. So you guys see I have the golf station behind there. And I painted these guys. These were all pink. Like, I don't know if they're like Plasticville figures or Lionel figures. But these guys were all pink. And I painted these guys. If it autofocuses one of these days. So say focus. If I do this, it may not focus in. Nikki's trying it. It's not going to do it. Where's the camera at? It's over here. So anyways, you kind of get the idea. It's a service guy. Unfortunately, you can't see. Well, it might be the light. Hold up. Is he going to do it now?
Might have to put your hand behind it.
Oh, come on. Let's see. It's probably just too small for the lens. But anyways, here's a put them down here. Will it work? There you go. It kind of focused in on them. But yeah, I created these service guys. Hey, Lackawanna, how's it going? So I got this guy here. Hi, bye. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was I'm away from the microphone. Sorry about that. Let's go walk the dog. Oh, not again. Heath, where do you walk dogs in New York City? I know it's a weird question, but I was talking to Nikki about that the other night. I said, like, you had to go walk a dog. It's like it was late and everything. Jimmy's like in the hobo village. Always neat when a scene.
Jamie wants to see the bottles. So I saw them there.
The what?
The bottles.
Oh, the bottles. All right, you do it.
You can do it.
You do it.
You do it.
Oh,
You did better.
I did better, apparently. Yeah, I was gonna say your dog can't, do his business on the sidewalk. I mean, it can if you pick it up, but I mean, I'm sure that's like a fine or something in New York City. Yeah, Heath, stay safe out there. I'll see you. I guess I'll see you on Friday's stream, and then I'll see you bright and early Saturday morning at the crack of noon, right? Something like that.
Don't look at me. I wouldn't know.
But Jamie, these are the bottles that are out, so you guys can see my beautiful representation here. There we go. Look at that. It's a Nick bottle, and on the back we have the Nick's Crossing logo, all done by Via La Cricket. So we got that. So for some reason the camera's not focusing. I'm sorry about that. So there's a Nicky bottle, or Iken, because the camera is in reverse. So everything I do is like opposite. So, and then here's a Nick's Crossing. So Lackawanna, we're taking these bottles. We're going to test them out. We're going to see how long they last and all that. And then after that, we might be able to sell some of them to you guys. So,
and not just to y'all, but like it's also just a general business move on my end.
Yeah, Nikki's going to try doing some merch for the channel.
Merch for the channel, but also just merch in general, like customizables.
Yeah, so she's going to customize some stuff for the channel and some other stuff that she wants to do on her own. Yes, this is all vinyl, all sticky vinyl. The Nick's Crossing logo, I think this is the negative, and the positive would be off of the transfer paper. If anyone's ever had like bumper stickers or anything like that, I'm going to drop this. That'd be bad product placement there. So there's a transfer paper, so you can use that, and it picks up all the positive parts of a sticker. Basically, every sticker has a positive and negative, so that's what that's what that is. But hopefully I didn't blind anyone by turning on the lights. I'm sorry about that. Let's see if I can get other figurines. I painted. I'll show you guys the golf station really quick. All right, let's see. So there's the guy holding the tire. That's over there. Where's the figurine I just had? Just had him. Aha, here we go. So I got this guy checking the tire pressure of the Corvette, sitting here, doing that sort of thing. And then I've got another guy rolling out a tire. So check this out. And I'm gonna get this guy in view so you can see some of the detailing I did, if it works. So there you go. Maybe turn one light click on. Here you go. So gave him a little hat, the little logo on top. So oh, Jamie's getting a Cricket too. Yeah, they're cool little machines. I want to see how long it's going to last, because I've seen, whoops, dropping the figurine I just painted. Great. I just hope they last for the price and everything. But yeah, I wanted to join in Modeling Monday, but I had to get ready for the stream up here, especially with the Hobo Village and all that. I'm going to so the wood up top.
Be a Catzilla on the horizon.
So that whole wood stack there of the fire, I'm actually going to burn it. we're using like a lighter, like a controlled burn. So it actually looks like, um, so it actually looks like a fire is burning underneath. I'm not going to try painting it, but then I'm going to take two LEDs. I'm going to dip one in red paint and the other one in yellow, like a dark yellow. And the LEDs already have like a natural flicker to them because they're picking up the AC. So I shouldn't need a strobing, what would you call it? Like a strobe LED. So I'm hoping that will do the effect. I'm really hoping it works. 2 more weeks of class, then hopefully I can have time to start building my loft enclosure bench work. That would be awesome. Yeah, I know you're extremely busy. Henry actually asked about you earlier. He always asks where you are and everything. I'm just like, Jamie's a busy person. I mean, you've been doing a little bit of everything on top of filming, so that's awesome. Yeah, I was actually just checking out. Whoops. I really need multiple cameras up here and go between them and everything, but it is what it is. Good. It's going to stay. Cool. So yeah, the bottles actually have like a rubber seal on them, like an O-ring. So they seal up pretty tight. It's pretty cool. And then she was saying that these bottoms you can store stuff in them and all that, but it is whatever it is. So full-time job, side business, online class, taking care of cats, house, YouTube channel. I think, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I mean, I don't have school. Oh, yeah, he was in the chat earlier. He was asking where you were. He's like, "Where's Jamie at?" I'm like, "Yeah, very, very busy." That's what Jamie's up to. But we put those on the floor. But yeah, I've been busy too because of the YouTube stuff. Okay, so work, keeping the house afloat, work, YouTube stuff, music stuff, all that stuff. Hey, there's Henry right there. The music stuff at one time, like before all this stuff happened, was a full-time job in its own. It still is a job. I mean, it's marketing, getting out there and playing music, all that stuff. So we actually have our first show in March 27th. So yeah, I know. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of modeling stuff too. It'd be great to finally get a train garden up and running and all that stuff. I know. Yeah, you also have the cats too. I forgot about that. We just have one little monster cat. So she's been running around the house like a nut. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah. So March 27th, my band is actually, we're playing down in Baltimore, but there's a live stream. If anyone's interested, I've already done my little commercial of it earlier, but if anyone's interested of watching the live stream, it is $10 to join in the live stream. And it's not through us. It's through the booking agent to try to get more people to see the shows because we're at max cap right now. Like we can only have 50 people in the entire building while we perform. We sold out tickets in like 27 hours or something, or like they're posted for 36 hours. We sold all, it was either 45 or like 35. I forgot what it was. So if anyone's interested, definitely look it up. We're playing at a venue. It's called Zen West in Baltimore City or Zen West of Maryland. And the live stream link should be under there. If not, if you look up our Facebook, The Noise on Facebook or The Noise Baltimore, you should be able to find our band link and you'd be able to watch our band. You can see me play drums. I have a drum solo and stuff. It's a lot of fun, but it's pretty cool. You found some more MDC roundhouse tank cars? Oh, sweet. Where did you find those on like eBay and stuff or what? Oh, the Cricket Maker in blue. Yeah, she wanted the rose gold one, but they were sold out like everywhere, even like Amazon of all places. Yeah, I'll say Randall's been busy keeping the crews and stuff from going crazy, I guess. But yeah, other channel updates. I have a couple of things that might happen this spring or summer. Some Railfan stuff with some other special guests. I did have my special guests over this weekend. It was awesome. We ran trains up here for like 6 hours in total. We did some other videos, so I'm gonna wait for their videos to come out first, and then I'll post my video and show you guys who they were. Like I said, some people on the channel here might know who they are. They're actually fans of the channel, and I mean I'm fans of their channels too. But I'm gonna wait for their stuff to go up first, and then I'll post my little video. Mine's kind of like an overview. I wanted to hang out and run trains. You know, I haven't had a lot of people over since this whole COVID, especially the newer place. So it was an overall amazing experience, and I made some great friends, great connections. So we'll go from there. Haven't bought them yet. Yeah, eBay, as we always say, like this is my eBay crew. It's between um Jamie Heavy searching alcohol cars or beer cars, and then Randall's on eBay too. So yeah, I love eBay. It's it's addictive. The crazy thing is now, so I bought my K4. What is it? My K4 Pacific from MTH. It's Protosound One. I got that on eBay, right? Through Trains. It's literally spelled TRAINZ. Trains.com. It's like his actual website, and his store is through eBay. So, excuse me. I believe the owner's name is Scott Giggs or Griggs. I can look it up. I don't want to shame the guy. His poor last name. I think I just saw it. So Scott Griggs. So he runs trains. Oh, there's a cat. So he runs trains.com, and basically I get emails every single day of like on sale trains like this giant, what is it, a decapod with the extended tender. It's stuff like that. It's like crazy stuff. I had my eye on a couple things from his website that were newer. He sells the HO stuff. So Randall, check out trains.com if you probably already have, but a lot of HO stuff, a lot of O gauge stuff too. Like he's selling model power DCC with sound, N scale. What else is here? For some reason, my news feed right now is an N and HO scale. So, but usually it's all O scale stuff. I gotta get my phone away from the interface. Will pick up the the microwaves coming off my phone. Let's see. Like this is pretty. Let me show you guys this. Here is, wow, this is gorgeous. Scott's selling this on his website. This is a K4 Streamline. I guess it's an S class. K4 Pacific Streamline, which is the same as like all my bullet trains. This is an HO. I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. Let's see who makes it. It's on sale. It was $500, like $550 for this thing. And it's a limited edition, Broadway limited, 4432 HO scale. I'm trying to figure out the manufacturer. Oh, it's brand new. So he's running a sale on it. That's amazing. What? I don't see the company on it. Yeah, I don't see the company of what who's selling the thing, but it's a pretty locomotive. So if you're into HO or any trains at all, go to trains.com. And like I said, it's TRAINZ instead of an S. And he's got great prices on there too. I've bought a bunch of things through his website, through the eBay stuff. Sorry, I got like my one tenders up here, just chilling. Actually, oh, there's a cat. There's a cat up here. Oh no. I've been looking at trains.com. I haven't seen anything yet. But after I get the rivet counter, slow my buying down pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Like, you buy like a really cool piece, and then it's like, I don't need something for a while. It's like it does the fix. Like my K4 up top. This guy here is new to me. It's been on this earth since 1947. But I just bought it, so it's a brand new engine to me. It's, the cars are modern. They're all Chinese Santa Fe streamlined cars. Here, I'll move it up. It's going to be in reverse. There it goes. And it came with the original tender. It's got the whistle in it. So yeah, that's the K4 with the silver dome. So it's like a little bit older. It's more sought after. It's got they call them Baldwin drivers, which are like the flat wheels. They're not spoked wheels and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Say hi to Gemma's on the floor over here on the hammy. So
Yeah, she's chilling.
yeah. But yeah, my next big purchase for the railroad is going to be some Menards cars that I've been talking about all stream. So I haven't purchased anything Menards yet. So if anyone has purchased Menards, just let me know. Let me know your experience, because I've seen good and bad things with them. I'm curious. Like, I'm just kind of like, if they're that good, I'll buy more stuff from them. If they have QC issues, I'll hold off on it. You never know. Oops, what is that? Oh, it's my speaker on the floor. Drinking some water here. So yeah, I'm looking into buying. So I'll tell you guys. You guys will have the inside scoop. So I'm looking at buying a limited edition Norfolk Southern hopper with the Pennsylvania logo on it. It's like I don't know if it's like a celebration series, but it's definitely like a hat tip to the Norfolk Southern. So that hopper, or is it a covered hopper? Here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I'll bring up the phone, the almighty smartphone. Turn you guys around here. Whoops, camera stay. There we go. So go on the Menards has an app too, which is really dangerous because I can go on here whenever I want and just, look up trains, new trains, and all that stuff. But Menards also sells hardware products, which I didn't know until recently. I thought they were strictly a train store, which sounds really dumb, but I'm not from the Midwest. So, or from basically West Virginia. It's weird. So Menards are from like West Virginia up the Ohio Valley into the Midwest. So we don't have them in Pennsylvania. You don't have them in Maryland. I'm going to push and say I don't think there's one in Virginia either.
But there is. You just looked and saw.
He said there might be one. So they're looking, according to one of my other viewers, they're going to put one in Arno, Virginia. So Menards is nowhere near me. It's what, 3.5 hours? It said. Yeah. So Nikki and I might make that a summer trip to go to a Menards store, but I've also heard that sometimes the trains are seasonal. So I don't want to drive 5 8 hours. Let's just say that I'm not going to drive 8 hours to a hardware store just to find out it's just a hardware store. So I don't want it to be like, Harold and Kumar over here. I want to make sure, yeah, it exists. They have trains, and I also want to go with a larger budget. Maybe spend a couple $100 in train cars or models and train cars. So, yeah. Never been in a Menards either, but I know I've seen on past road trips. Yeah, like I said, I think it kind of follows that Ohio Valley from West Virginia, and it just goes right up into the Midwest. We need them down here. I think it's a cool store. I've looked at their products. I mean, like just on their website now, make sure there's no private information on here. Cool. It does not display my name anywhere, but here is. Oh, look. So this might be the time to buy. Look at that. 11% off everything in store and online. So this might be the chance to buy those train cars. I can't do it right now, but it's up to the 13th of March. So I have until this weekend, essentially. So I'm buying those cars soon. Menards is a big time hardware store. Hopefully West Plains gets one. I would love to have one here. We got everything else around here. I mean, we need something. All we have is like Home Depot and Lowe's, and they get, well, it's not really, well, we do have a True Value, but they're good for like industrial products. I'm talking like Menards is more like, it's basically the best way I can explain a Menards from my experience is like taking a hardware store, like an old time hardware store, mixed with Lowe's, Home Depot, True Value, Tractor Supply, even, and then some Bath and Body, or not Bath and Body, Bed Bath and Beyond. If you mixed all those together in a mixing pot, you get a Menards. So ta-da! And then you add in a train shop that makes all their own stuff. So amazing! Like, look at this. It's like you can buy a shed. Apparently, you can design a structure. I mean, that's amazing. So let me look. It appears they also have their own tool brands. Let me go to my cart really quick. So make sure it doesn't have my address on here. Do a quick read through here. Here we go. It's just a picture. Very cool. So this is the first item up for purchase on there. It's a CSX tender, or not tanker, not tender. I'm losing it. It's getting late. So there's a tanker right there. And it's for, what's it say on there? Yeah, it doesn't say anything else, but it's just a CSX tender or tanker. I'm losing it. So that's $20 there. And then we go back to the cart page. Then I found a merchant, like an old Pennsylvania Railroad merchant boxcar. See if it'll do the view I want. I only have one of these in the collection, but it's a Lionel. There's no information on here either. Okay, cool. It's a merchant boxcar with the Pennsy logo on there, and this is green. It's got the I forgot what they called the green color. You don't even have a Lowe's or Home Depot close. Oh man. Yeah, I prefer, well, it depends where you are, The General Lee car. I'll have to check into that. But yeah, our Home Depot's expensive compared to the older ones where I grew up. But it is what it is. Apparently when I put these cars in my cart, there's a $2 mail-in rebate. So instead of, their cars are usually $20 a piece, $19.99 a piece. But now they're only $79 or $17.79 a piece. There we go. Cool. Closest Home Depot or Lowe's is the one in Mountain Home, Arkansas. 50 miles. Jeez. So what do you guys use for hardware stores? Do you have like a True Value, or are there no hardware stores around there? Here is that Pennsylvania. Make sure there's no information on here either. All right, cool. So here's that Norfolk Southern, Pennsylvania. Whoops. Let me back it away. Get closer. Hopper. There it goes. Look at that. Nice and pretty. So this actually is a it just says standard of railroads of the world. I don't understand that. I just like the graphics. It has like the GG1 stripes on the side, like all these all those striping there. I thought it looked really cool. And apparently it says at the bottom, so they're numbered in sequence, so you'll never have two cars with the same number. So this one's labeled 7884. So if you buy like a pack of them, you won't have you'll have a whole fleet. It'll be like a actual fleet of cars, which is pretty cool. Menards also does sell packs. So you can get like a pack of 4 cars for, I think it's 80, or it's not 80, it's like 70 bucks. So you save a couple bucks. If you buy more than that, I think they just rack it up. It's like a sale price, or they call it a bulk pricing. So if you would like to put in like a whole fleet of coal hoppers, you can do so, and they'll all be different numbered. You only spend about $70 per 4 cars instead of 80 if you would buy them individually. So these 3 cars right now, because they're 17 whatever with the mail-in rebate, it's going to cost like close to $80 after tax and shipping. So I'm thinking about buying 4 cars and just bite the bullet so I get the money worth out of it. But if I buy them this week, I'll have the 11% off. So this is going to be the week I buy my first set of Menard cars. Sounds kind of funny to say. Hey, Ken, how's it going? I have heard that before. About a week ago. Anybody hear anything like that? So I talked to, so for Ken's question, and welcome to the channel. I believe you're new to the channel, so welcome to Monday-Runday. My MTH dealer, sound like I always talk about this, sounds dirty, like, oh, my train dealer. So my MTH guy, he's been dealing MTH for a good deal of time. He said that a couple other brands might be taking over that line of stuff. He doesn't think it's going to be Menards. I wasn't sure who. I forgot who he said. It might be Atlas. Don't quote me on that. But he was saying that Menards couldn't take onto the tooling of it for some reason. Because I asked him the same question. I was like, what's going on? And he said MTH, according to him, I won't give him his name or give out his name or anything, but he told me that the MTH warehouse, which is located in Maryland, they're clearing house. Like basically they're selling all of that office space. It's this huge warehouse. It's distribution and all that stuff. So they're clearing that out. They're going to basically sell that building off. This is what he told me. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but this is what I've heard. So unfortunately, they are slowly fizzling out. Scale trains and HO. Yes, I did hear that too. I don't own any scale train stuff, but Henry's heading out. Hey, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Whoops, he deleted his message. Whoops. Yeah, Scale Train stuff. I don't own any of it, but I have heard it's great stuff for the most part. Yeah. Hey, Mile High, how's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna miss MTH too. The set of cars that's running on the inner loop here, those red ones down there, I'll pull them up, which is here. Whoops. Seems like my train's stuck. It's buzzing. All right. There we go. Here's a good example. These are 1990s MTH passenger cars with the Florida East Coast on them. They're all streamlined out. And basically, these were part of a whole collection that I was given. I love these cars. They're really well built. They're bulky. They are Rail King cars. They're meant for 027 style locomotives and stuff, so they all fit together. But yeah, they're really nice. I mean, it's funny because the set of passenger cars up top, these Santa Fe's that are hooked up to my K4, they're completely ripped off of these MTH cars. Just the way they design the trucks and everything. It's so funny how that works. Oh, love those 027. Oh, cool. A set of Amtrak colors. Was that the like the red, white, blue type colors? Or they just all silver. It said Amtrak. But yeah, these cars, I ran these under the Christmas tree this year. The only weird thing is that the baggage car does not have a light. And when I first ran the set, I thought the baggage car light burned out. Like, look at that really quick. There you go. That's the E unit of my, I think it's an SD40 Canadian Pacific. I'll pull that back so you guys can see that. There we go. There we go. They went with a Rail King Dash 8 and Amtrak 2. Oh, that'd be really cool. Yeah, silver with the red, white, blue stripes in the middle. Yeah, I've got an RS8 or whatever somewhere back. I think it's back on the wall. But it's a Lionel. It's right when Lionel started copying like all the K-Line like motor stuff. Like they put the DC motors on the trucks. It's a nightmare. It's kind of like this guy here. I'll pull this train around so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So this MP15 has the motors on the trucks. It's a K-Line. This is actually K-Line. I love this thing. It's really nice. They did a lot of detailing here. I'll put the light up on it. Tons of detailing. There's a front light and a cab light. So, or a headlight, cab light. It doesn't really have a lot of pulling power because it doesn't really have a lot of weight to it. So it had traction tires. I think they melted off. I was not the original owner of this engine, but it is a nice engine. I did a lot of work to it. Actually, my diesel repair video that I filmed 3 months ago now, I rebuilt the trucks on here because the wheels were falling off. They were pitted, they had cracks, so I replaced the wheels, and that was a nightmare to take apart. I actually had to transfer everything over. It was crazy. But yeah, I love these Rail King cars, and yeah, I'm gonna miss them whenever they leave. Whenever they finally dissipate, it's gonna be rough. And I'm starting to notice the Rail King prices and the other MTH product lines. They're starting to skyrocket on like eBay and stuff because people are starting to jack up the prices for them. It's like, I love MTH stuff. I believe it is a great product. I'm just kind of worried, like, what do I do for parts? unless someone else takes them over and starts making their parts. So that is another option. Let me turn this around. There I am, and there's the wall behind me. There's a Nikki, but the RS3 is right. It's there. The Amtrak. I got the light on my face. Turn that off. There we go. So I'm not blinding myself. All right. Yeah, MTH. I don't know where it's at. So I went to a train shop and the guy gave me the catalog of S gauge for oops. It says my connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Well, that's great. Hopefully, did we lose internet? Nope. Oh, it's back. The connection was unstable, so sorry about that. But yeah, so I was at a train shop and the guy gave me a book of S gauge, S scale. I don't own any S stuff at all, like even AM flyer stuff. I just never got into it. It's not. I've said this before. I love the look of it. It's just I don't have the room to have like 4 train gardens up here. I have the giant. Well, it's a 4x12 layout in front of me, but I just never got into S gauge, and it's nothing against it. I think it's a great looking product. It was just never presented to me growing up. Always Lionel stuff was what I was given. It's what I ran. And then MTH, I got into MTH recently, I would say like within the last 10 years. I only had 2 MTH cars growing up. There were 2 Rail King cars. One was a C&O boom car. The other one is a C&O gondola, which is underneath the cabinet here. The crane car or boom car is beautiful. It's got the old yellow and blue paint scheme on it. It runs great. It's all sprung truck. It had these little keys in it, so you could actually move the crane up and down and play with the cables. But the gondola car broke. I think it fell off the platform like 15 years ago or whatever. It broke, but it looks great. So it is what it is. Then eventually I bought when I was working my first job many years ago, I bought my first, it's called a Rugged Rails series kit. They came with, I don't have any cars up here of them, but here's one of them right here. Whoops. Kicking stuff over. So the quality of these cars, this looks really similar to a Menards car, but this is a Rugged Rail series MTH car. And, you know, it comes with these loads of the crates in them and everything. And these are sprung. You can see the springs in there. Whoops, get around this way. There we go. Kind of see the springs. Was from before Rail King was a thing. So it came purple box. Yeah, I remember that. I remember the purple box stuff. My K4 probably came in a purple box. It's from I think it's a 99 with Protosound 1. So all your comments just came in because the internet was crappy. So let me read. Randall wrote, see, it could enter operator line of locomotives, rolling stock, but Shane Wilson said they might create a new brand for MTH tooling. That would be preferred. I've the only thing, this is going to sound really mean, like I own a ton of Lionel stuff. I just don't want Lionel to take the MTH stuff because that would just, it would be a monopoly in my opinion, because you'd only have like 2 or 3 main O-scale companies after that. You would only have Lionel, Atlas, whoever else is making, Williams too. Williams trains as well. So there wouldn't be much of a competition or anything to play off of, unfortunately. I just hope someone I wish they would just come up with their own brand of MTH. If someone bought the licensing and just made MTH trains, that would be much preferred than one of these older companies acquiring them. So, yeah, see, Nikki got the comment before I did. My computer's running really slow. Better head out. Just came back on the board. I'm already number. Oh, sorry. Yeah, have a great night. Be safe out there. Everyone, wish Randall a good night. He's still at work. So playing with real trains, right? So yeah, be careful out there. But yeah, I just hope they continue making stuff like this compared to some of like the NPC Lionel stuff that's kind of garbage, you know. Oh, I was like, whose hands are those in my screen?
Mine.
It's Nikki's. But yeah, let me put this on the track. Wheel turned out. Whoops. There we go. And these rolls so nice. I mean, look at this really quick. So there's the gondola there. Just wants to go and go and go all the way down. So you can actually roll it. Like these cars run so smooth. Like watch how far this goes just by, you know, it's insane. They're built really nice. And they're Chinese made or Korean, but it is what it is. Whoops. I'm stuck on the charger cable down there. Woohoo. But yeah, I actually just bought my first Weaver. Did you say it was die cast metal? No, this car is plastic, but the trucks are die cast. It's an ABS body. I think it's like a cheaper ABS body, but it does look really nice. The engine it came with was die cast, if that helps. It's a what is it? I think it's a Pennsylvania Flyer, or it was part of a freight set. It came in like a ready to run kit. But so there's actually two interesting things. So this week, I was talking to two of my other train friends in the industry, and they also do YouTube stuff. A friend of theirs who just posted a run video said that their engines died and they're brand new, and they're both Lionel. So give me a second here and take a drink. I hate the noise of this bottle, but I love these bottles. So let's see. There's a line of MTH made. Oh, rugged rails. I think they were all die cast. Wicked heavy. Yeah, these are rugged rails, but they're plastic. It might have been an older rugged rails series, but the rugged rails are cool. I mean, I love the caboose that came with the set. It came with a golf tanker, a caboose with the Pennsylvania logo or Pennsylvania paint scheme, which is, I wish I could find it. It's not back there either, but it's a beautiful car. And then the other, did it come with a box car? No, it was just the tanker, the gondola. There had to be a box car with it. So maybe it did come with a box car. I'm not sure. Yeah, I agree. Mile High, MTH made great ready to run sets, better than Lionel's. Hands down, way better than Lionel's ready to run sets. So, okay. So a friend of mine posted a video. His friend, YouTube friend, excuse me. He called him over to tape his trains going around. Like they were just hanging out doing a run day type video. And his train died during the video. And it was I want to say it was an F series style engine with the cone nose or whatever. It died. I think it was like an F3 or F7. It was the Area 51 set, which I almost bought because I love that stuff, like space, aliens, weird stuff, like novelty trains. It had the radioactive car that says like they're green. It shoots a green light through instead of the red. It had that. I think a box car, and like the caboose had like a missile launcher on it or something, or alien car. I thought it was wicked cool. And I'm usually not into that stuff, but it was just interesting. He said that set died, and he just brought it out of the box. It was like a unboxing Runday type thing. Then the other set he has the Old West steam engine set with like the dome smokestack type thing. That died on him. And then the other one was the beer train. It was a Budweiser. I don't know if it's a steam engine. I'll look it up. Yes, I agree. That does suck. I think a Lionel ready to run set like the Area 51's like 350 or so. I'll go on the almighty internet. So almost one major chain scales. Yeah, that set's really cool, and I almost bought it because I love that stuff. I haven't bought a new, like, okay, yes, I buy new old trains, but I haven't bought a new train in like a while. It's been, I don't know, 15 years or something. Well, no, not that long. 10 on 5+ years. There we go. Because I forgot I bought that MTH ready to run set, and that was new out of the box. But I might have been only, yeah, whatever. It was my first job, so I'm doing the math here. Okay, let's just say 7 years ago. That's when I bought it. Lionel makes some fun looking sets, but I think they're cheapening. Yeah, they are. It's cheaping out for sure. Might be the same guy. If so, I didn't know the Area 51 broke too. Is it, Jamie, you might know this. Is it a in an adventure YouTuber circle of friends? I don't want to give out any names, but is it a mutual follower that we probably have through YouTube? Because that was who I heard it from, that it died after they're done filming or during the filming of a video through a certain adventure YouTuber. Yep, that's him. Yep, he said he wanted that train. He just bought it and it died. So there's a post on the O Gauge Railroad. Oh, sorry, it's like auto focusing something in the hallway. It's creepy. No, it's not. We're good. It's still auto focusing, but here, let me turn it right side up. There we go. All right, let's see. I missed a little bit of comments here. O Gauge Railroading Forum from a train repair guy who got one of those Lionel sets with a dead motor. The motors were tiny DC motors that not typical size ones you find in a GP9, so cheap. Yeah, so my F unit back there, it's a Santa Fe. That came out right before all the Bluetooth controlled trains through Lionel, like right before all of that. So the crazy thing is that engine set was actually recalled because of like a paint issue. Apparently, Lionel painted that engine incorrectly. I forgot who found out about it, but I don't know if like Santa Fe or BNSF got on them for it. They recalled that engine. They said, bring it back and we'll give you the new one with the Lion Chief remote. I said, no, I want this one. Like, I don't want the remote. But that engine has really tiny DC motors in it. We burn out trying to pull 8 to 10 cars. Yeah, like the K-Line I was running on around the outside, that's got little DC motors in it. The K4 Pacific up top, big old AC motor in there. It's not going to burn out. It will burn out, but it's going to be a while. So yeah, if it's the same guy with the Budweiser train, yeah, we're talking about the same person. Yeah, his Budweiser train burned out too. And I thought it was a cool video. I watched the whole thing. The cars, something was up with the cars. I think it was the trucks were painted silver and they just looked really cheap. But I didn't pay attention to that. I was just like watching the video, having a good time. And then I heard from another source when they were over here that his train completely burned out. So not cool. I mean, those trains are very expensive. Like, I'm gonna look it up really quick if you guys have a minute here. I'll go on the almighty internet and look up the Area 51 Lionel set. All right, came up instantly. So depending on who you go through, there's two options. There's one called, well, Lionel on their paint. That face is great. Oh my god, that's great. All right, so there's one on eBay that's brand new, $388. Here's hobbylink.com, $343. Now look, the search tower is cool. This is called bluerailhobbies.com. This is cool. I like that. It's a search tower for Area 51. It is a search tower. So I think that's really cool. Let's go back because the train set. Let's go on Lionel's website. And they have that new fast track that's got the Christmas lights in it. I was just kind of like, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there's a different Area 51 set now. Not surprised. This one looks like, what does it say? Yeah, are you talking about the stuff out of the new catalog? I was not digging some of that stuff. It was cool. Some of it's cool, but some of the fantasy color schemes, some of them are all right. Some of them are just like not for me. That's all I have to say. Just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it doesn't work for anyone else. So I won't knock it, but I don't want to pay $1,000 for a train that could blow up in smoke type of thing. So yeah, Ken, I agree. Like my K4, we were talking about that earlier. My K4 MTH PS1, Protosound 1, built in 1999, works flawlessly. When I received it, it actually had the whole front end was broken off because trains told me it was as is, and they didn't show the picture of that broken off. I glued the front. It's worked ever since. I just have to do some paint touch-ups. That train is actually sitting right underneath of the platform here. It works great. No issues. I changed the battery with the with another rechargeable cell, which some people go to the what's it? I forgot the name of it. It's got a B in there. It's like PRB or whatever. It's like that it's a capacitor. CBR. Is that CBR system, I believe. So some people trade those out for CBRs. I didn't do it. I just put the battery in it. So I'm not worried about it. For MTH, I would like to get more. Yeah, 3 diesels. I have one PS1 engine, which is back on the shelf. And there it is. It's my all the way at the top. It's a Western Maryland GP9. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's my favorite one of my favorite diesels. I can't say favorite because I have many diesels on the wall here. It is one of my favorite engines ever. And I paid next to nothing for it. It was at a train show. The guy didn't know what it was. He just wanted it gone. It was an estate sale.
You tell that story.
Yeah, I do tell that story a lot. Very sad story. I'll review that engine soon. That's going to be in one of my weekly reviews. But I've been on the post-war review chain for a while. So yeah, I definitely want more MTH diesels. I'm looking at a couple. I want to get a GP38 and a GP40 and maybe like some SDs to put up on the rails here if I can find them. But MTH stuff is selling fast. Jamie said, I always had a fondness for alien stuff. It's funny because the same day unveiled his Area 51 train separate. YouTuber, not part of the local, said, I need to put a UFO crash my layout. Menard sells the UFO with the cow underneath being like taken away. and like the guy's like on a rope trying to get the cow, and then another one's like there's two variations of that, but it's like it's a saucer with a cow. It's hilarious. It's I don't have room for that on here, but it is what it is. Mile High said some of the fantasy schemes are good, but when they mess up shades on their prototypical schemes that change your yeah, I agree. I mean, if like what I do is more toy train stuff. I do have some stuff that is model train worthy. I would say like less than 20% of my stuff is actually to scale. It's mostly all 027 toy train stuff. But if I shelled out the money for something that's supposed to be prototypical or rivet counter quality, I want every cent of that, every cent to go to that engine. So it is what it is. 1361 K4 PS1, no problems. Yes, BCR, thank you. Oh yeah, I didn't see that, Todd. You said Lionel. The new Lionel is crap, spelled with a K. So you really mean it. It's a hard crap. Sorry, I just kicked the microphone. Jeez. Let me check the number on my K4 really quick. It might be the same. It might be the same exact engine. And these things are heavy engines. This is a 1361, which is what you said you have. Cool. Yeah, here you go. 1361. The tender is underneath the platform. So this is a great runner. This thing is massive. The back has some ornamental detailing. This plays the Broadway Limited sound system, soundtrack, you could call it. It's got a fan-driven smoke unit with 2 resistors in it. I think it's got 2 resistors in it, so it really smokes. It's awesome. I'll put that up on the track. I'm not going to run that. It's getting kind of late, but that engine's a very loud engine, which is great. I love loud engines, but my neighbors may not appreciate that at like exactly 11 p.m. at night. So yeah, my other K4 is up on the tracks. It's a Lionel post-war 1947 K4 that is it's flawless. It's beautiful. I'll show you guys that in a second. I have the UFO cow set. Was ever thinking of putting that somewhere on the layout? Have you seen? Yeah. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of O scale like farm animals. At one time I had a farm, not on this layout, but like the layout I grew up with, we had a whole farm. The cows look like dogs. They weren't to scale at all. It was like a dog with horns, if you can visualize that. It was pretty goofy, but we were kids. We didn't care. We just ran trains. I mean, I'm a big kid, so stuff on here is not to scale. Oh yeah, you said that's it. Yep, there she is. Yep. Lovely K4. Thank you so much. Yeah, the other one is up on whoops, where is it? Here, I'll pull that other K4 around so you guys can see it. Whoops. This is the OG K4 right here. There you go. Ta-da! Here, I'll even give you some good old 1947 up on the rails there with the original tender. Actually, sorry, the engine's from 46. The tender's from 48 because it has the electro coupler. So it's really fun. We'd like to get the Rail King Empire State Express Hudson PS1 someday. Always wanted one as a kid. Yeah, they what is that? The Empire State Express. Is that a diesel engine? I know I'm going to sound horrible, but is that the diesel set, like the gray diesel set? Jimmy said, I'm a big kid too. Growing up, yeah. Nikki puts up with this. We're both big kids because we like all kinds of stuff, like especially when it comes to like Disney collectibles and stuff like that. We're all over it. Yes, with the
More so than you.
yeah, I love Disney stuff, but she's the collector of Disney. I know like the factual stuff, like the historical part. Like I studied a lot of that, and like for rides, I'm a huge theme park enthusiast too, so I know a lot about rides and stuff like that. So let's see. Yes, with the O27 cars. Those are the passenger cars that went to that Santa Fe I was telling you guys about. So it is what it is. The difference between men and boys is that the price of their that is true. Fortunately, some of the stuff it's becoming more affordable throughout the years. Like the post-war stuff is very affordable and it will last forever. I will write that on a poster somewhere. You know, post-war lasts forever because it's meant to last. So yeah, Jamie said so true. It is true. I mean, I've got newer-ish stuff. I helped one of my friends with an engine yesterday, putting it back together. There was a circuit card in there, and all I know is like, don't touch the circuit card, just do the mechanical stuff to fix it. So I did that, and everything works. Hey, have a good night. Yeah, so I saw that the what was it? Basically, everything now is going to DC. So you pick up AC off your track, then it goes to a DC motor. Like the MP15 in front of you is DC. This engine here, the K4, has a brass flywheel, not flywheel, brass flywheel hooked up to a DC motor, just one, and it's in the back. It's like a cam style motor. What else? The Canadian Pacific behind it on my other track here, that runs off AC. So it is what it is. It's a little bit louder. It's MPC era, cheaper, way cheap lino. Let's just say that. Whoops. Yeah, I'm trying to actually find some like older MTH stuff, like PS1 stuff that if it was upgraded with PS2, but that's gonna be kind of hard to find. Actually, I can do one last small train run here, and I'm actually going to call the stream because it's getting pretty late, and we've been on for 3 hours. So it is what it is. I'll run these guys around a couple times, and then we'll call it. We got to make sure the K4 is on the shelf so it doesn't fly off. So let's give these guys one last spin around the tracks. Whoops, that was going the correct way. There we go.
Hey, Ken, thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry, it's really loud in here, but thank you so much. Welcome to the channel, and I hope to see you next Monday. Exactly. Here, actually, I'll call the stream anyway, so it's getting pretty late. Oh, man. Yeah, usually we go on for like, what, 3 hours ish? So, roughly.
It varies on the week.
Yeah, it does. All right. So, here we go. My camera's crooked. I'll fix that in a second. Whoops. Sorry, y'all. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm actually going to call the stream because I have to go to work early tomorrow morning. So I want to thank you all for joining me on this 11th live stream, like Monday-Runday live stream, official live stream. I did a random stream a couple weeks ago, which stay tuned for those. Make sure you have the bell icon hit on those so you guys get notifications. If any are you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Like I said, this weekend I'll be at Northlands, which is in New Jersey, at noon. If you guys want to hang out there too, it's not for my channel. It is for Humanity City Junction, Heath
Heath's channel. He's coming down from New York to New Jersey, which isn't that far, but he's hosting his first meet and greet on his channel. So I'll be there representing Nick's Crossing. But yeah, I'll be there probably a little early to get to know some people and everything. But yeah, thank you all for coming out and spending your Monday night with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jamie. It's all good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be awesome. But I hope to see you guys next week. And we're up to 112 subscribers. It could be more. I haven't checked it yet, but we're trucking along here, trying to get up to that magical 1,000. We got to the 100 milestone, which is still a huge achievement. I didn't think I could do it, to be honest with you, but you guys make this channel happen. It wouldn't be a channel without my lovely support and all the, the great comments and everything you guys, and feedback you guys give to me. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for everything. So, do you have anything to say back there? She already said goodbye. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in future live streams, adventures, and videos. So thank you so much and have a great night and lovely week.